Good evening, everybody. I think today is still Christmas. I took a nap. I don't remember. I'm Kuan Yin, and this is Love of the Highest Vibration. Okay, so this is the message this evening. Somebody has an ex that is getting their karma right now for something that they did to you, possibly years ago. This could have been 3 to 5 to 7 years ago, but this is something from the past they're getting karma for right now. Okay, so I clarify each one of these cards so I can get the story together and figure out what's going on. Now, whoever this ex of yours is, this is someone that you got into a relationship with some years back, okay? And you were in a sound, loving relationship, okay? Let me make sure I'm on here. You were in a sound, loving relationship with this person. I don't think there were any issues or anything like that uh, outside of, I guess, normal people problems. But at some point in your relationship, somebody from your family or connected to your family that wanted to do a destiny swap with you uh, made your ex an offer. They made your ex an offer and they approached him in a way kind of like, um, is this really the person you want to marry? I mean, if you had a lot of money, think about all of the young, beautiful women you'd be able to date, the nice car you'd be able to drive, the lifestyle you'd be able to live. And then you can get this job in the government here. We'll hook you up. You can be a part of this organization. A person that wanted to destiny swap with you at some point in your relationship. Okay, now I'm getting this as the older relationship from the past. Okay, but a person, like I said, that wanted to destiny swap with you approached your ex while you were still in a relationship with them in the past, and they offered them money, they offered them opportunity, and they offered them advancement, and they made the offer look very pretty because they were like, "Hey, look, uh, you can." Either continue in this relationship with this person that you're content with right now, or if you help us to sacrifice or energy harvest from this person, you can become the man. You'll have a lot of money. It's almost like a boy fantasy that it's almost to sacrifice you. Okay, that's what they want me to say. They started touching my back because when they touch me, it's because I'm not saying something they want me to say. They offered your ex money to sacrifice you. Okay, with the hangman. That's what they want me to say. They offered your ex money to sacrifice you. And how they got him to go along with it is, they were like, hey, look, you can have a lot of young, beautiful women and be in a lot of superficial relationships. You're going to have money, a nice car. You're going to have a nice career, a job. We're going to hook you up. You can be a part of this organization, the whole package deal. And your ex took the offer, okay, because it sounded really good. And whoever the person is that wanted to destiny swap with you that made them the offer, they were connected to a lot of people in the government that have a lot of high paying jobs, and wherever they were at that time, they saw this as a blessing. So your ex accepted this offer to sacrifice you in the past, okay? Now, when your ex accepted this offer to sacrifice you from this family member or this person that was connected to your family that wanted to do a destiny swap with you, uh, he was supposed to start off by bringing you into a smear campaign, triangulating you between other people, drag your name through the mud. He was supposed to tear down your self esteem and do other things to lower your vibration because while you were still in a relationship with him, he needed to lower your vibration so that when he had sex with you, he could be able to do a death spell and would be able to take you out. Whoever you are, when you noticed his behavior change towards you like night and day, you realized that something was not right and you broke up with him and separated your energy and you moved on with your life and possibly you might have even gone no contact. Okay, not in a rude way, but just, okay, this is not working out. I'm just going to move on. I don't know what's going on with you, but you're not the same person I met. I'm just going to move on with my life. And that's what you did. And when you did that, your ex began to aggressively attack you, utilizing, because your ex signed a contract and agreement to sacrifice you for the person that made them. Now, can someone tell me, am I still on because my thing just froze? Can somebody confirm for me if you can still see and hear me? Can somebody confirm if you can still see and hear me? Okay, yes, Alnisa, you can still see and hear me. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Because I saw my hand freeze. Okay. So, your ex also needed to destroy your name and your character in order to get help. Because when you separated from your ex, it became difficult for them to do a death spell on you because you were no longer in physical proximity to them. So they didn't have any more sexual access to you to do a death spell. Okay. So it made it more difficult. Maybe you moved far away from them. Maybe you relocated. Whatever the case may be, you breaking up with them made it a little more difficult for them to sacrifice you. And whatever attempts they made to sacrifice you from a distance now, because you're outside their energy, it was becoming too much of a challenge. And they really, really wanted this new lifestyle, where they'd be promoted in this job organization. They would get enough money to buy a nice houses, invest in business, nice car, have a lot of young women. It seemed like a fantasy to them. But because they were unable to sacrifice you, they didn't manifest that yet. So that's when they became obsessed about destroying your life. Okay. So this ex of yours started trying to destroy your life in the dark. Uh, so you didn't know. You knew that someone was attacking you, but you did not know it was your ex that was actually attacking you. But in order to sacrifice you, they couldn't do it by themselves. They were not strong enough. So they needed help. And in order to solicit the help that they needed from other people to sacrifice you, because they couldn't do it alone. Hold on, they're telling me something else. In order to solicit the help that they needed, first they wanted to try to reverse an ending with you, but they could not. That was the hermit card, because I have the hermit here, because you're a hermit energy. Okay. They're saying that they wanted to reverse an ending. So first your ex wanted to reverse an ending with you, but that didn't, I guess, bode over well. It didn't happen. So next they needed help to sacrifice you. So the only way that they could sacrifice you was to get help from other people that had some type of power, resources, access to technology, spiritual power to do spell work on you. But it's hard to get people to have the same energy for you that they have for you. Now, understand, you never did anything but love whoever your ex is. But the reason they had malicious intentions and energy for you is because they took on a demonic entity attachment, once they connected with whoever the person that wanted to destiny swap with you and made them the offer, connected with them. They might have slept with them, and then they might have brought them into threesomes, or introduced them to a community of people to get them to go along with it, where they were having sex with a lot of different people. You understand, they had to keep them, whenever they want someone to become a part of something, they got to make that person happy. They have to really, seduce that person with things that keep them distracted. The devil has to use whatever your weaknesses, whatever your addictions are, the devil has to fulfill a fantasy for you. So they pulled your ex into a community of people where they might have, been able to have sex with a lot of different women or something like that. Okay. And this was to keep them, to keep them under control, the person that wanted to destiny swap with you. So your ex had an entity attachment. So they had a lot of negative energy for you. But in order to solicit the help they needed from other people in their community and from their community, they needed to get them in the same energy for you that they had for you, negative energy. So to do that, they had to lie on you. I have here the 8 of double vajras. The eight of double values represents the conch. What the conch represents is like the trumpet. When you blow into the trumpet or blow into the conch back in the olden days, like Moses, or like when Joshua blew the trumpet and they marched around the walls of Jericho 7 times before the walls fell down. You know, the conch represents an instrument that when you blow into it, the sound and reach a huge audience. But what this is representing in this particular reading, this conch is the trumpet, the message. Your ex spread a horrible smear campaign about you and told absolute bold-faced lies about how you were a gold digger, how you did not love them, how you backstabbed them, betrayed them, how you cheated on them, how you broke their heart, how you were just a cold-blooded narcissist that backstabbed and betrayed them. You slept with their brother, you slept with their cousin, their uncle. Whatever lie your ex told about you, or lies, multiple ones, it was completely 100% made up. But they told these lies to anyone that would listen, their best friends, connections that they had, because they needed all the help and energy they could muster up to get people angry and upset, so that they would want to help them aggressively to accomplish their goal, so that they could hurry up and enjoy the fruits of their labor. Meaning, you got sacrificed. Now they got a huge amount of money. They got real estate property. They got a government job at the NSA or whatever. They're making great money. They've got women falling all over them, you know, because now they have all this money, you know, and very young women to, a guy fantasy. You understand? In order to selfishly be able to satisfy their carnal nature and their selfish little superficial surface level things they wanted to indulge in, they wanted to utilize you as a sacrifice. Instead of loving you, they chose to make you their sacrifice. And God said no. God said, this is my child, and this is my child that is anointed and protected. God said, no, you will not sacrifice them. And that's why they tried to get help. And the way they got help was by lying about you. But this is a covert sociopath. Whoever your ex is, and they have a lot of fire in their chart. They could have Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in their chart placement. But this is a covert sociopath. So a covert sociopath might be someone that might come off as being introverted, quiet, shy, a victim, kind of nerdy, quiet, reserved type. I'm getting that this might be an energy that might have been able to elicit a lot of empathy and sympathy from people because of what they painted you out to be. Whatever lie they told about you, people believe them. Okay. They're getting karma right now for the lies that they told about you. Okay. Because they paid they got different people and paid different people. This right here, the 10 of lotuses, and where is my book? Okay. So this all happened in the past, but they want me to talk about it because they're getting karma for it, like right now. Your ex is getting karma right now for starting a smear campaign and lying, telling absolute bold-faced lies about you because they just wanted to be able to hurry up and rush and fulfill their superficial, surface level greed and needs because they were offered money to sacrifice you. It's just that simple. It's not even deep. It's no deeper than that. Your ex chose money, young women, and a certain lifestyle they wanted over love with you. And that's fine. But the fact that they tried to sacrifice you is the reason they're getting karma. And the fact they tried to taint and ruin your reputation and your name is the reason they're going through this karma right now, the 10 of lotuses. Okay. Now, let me give you what the message that they're giving me about this situation right now. All right, give me a second here. Okay. All right, so this is the golden wheel. It can be related to the wheel of life. Okay, you all know the karmic wheel. Okay, it represents the wheel of fortune. It is a symbol of fate, of the impermanence of life. Okay, we find in the tarot. It's the wheel of fortune, a symbol of fate and impermanence of life. Buddha transformed it into the wheel of law. which conquers fate and death with its teachings. Now, of course, what that's talking about is fate and death. Your fate is based on the actions that you take. You understand? And over and over and over again. That means the karma that you create based on your thoughts and actions and the energy that you're constantly putting out, lifetime after lifetime, season after season. Whatever your fate is, it's as a result of some energy that you put out. It's the wheel of karma. It's the law of the universe. Okay. So it conquers fate and death with its teachings. So that means as you traverse through this life and the next and the next and the next, its teachings, you're supposed to be growing, learning, evolving, healing. You're supposed to be spiritually evolving to an enlightened being little by little. You're supposed to be raising your consciousness and awareness. And ultimately, its teachings are going to allow you to conquer fate and death. That means dying and then having your fate. Based on whatever karma you created, your fate is the next life. Over and over and over again. But when you follow the teachings and you learn the lessons and you go through spiritual enlightenment to the point where finally you master yourself, you get off of that wheel, you break out of it. You don't have to keep living the same life over and over again and keep getting karma, because eventually you reach perfection and you don't create any more karma for yourself. You master yourself and you're no longer bound to this animal body that you're in right here. Okay. This card represents rebirth and renewal. It is related to the Western symbol of the phoenix rising from the flames. Okay, so I just wanted to say that really quick. But in the reverse here, this is the fate of your ex. Your ex has very bad karma right now for the smear campaign because of what they said about you. A lot of people did a lot of things to sabotage you through your technology. They were hacking you. They were causing problems for you to be able to make money, to be able to manifest. You were being gang stalked at jobs you worked on. You were being oppressed and put through all manner of obstacles and bondage at jobs that you worked at. And if you do something online, manipulation through technology, people freezing, hacking your devices, hacking your laptops, hacking, all of the things that happened to you, it was because of your ex. Okay, whoever this ex of yours is, they're getting karma right now because their mouth and the lies that they spread about you is the reason that all these people attacked you and were going so hard to try to destroy you, because your ex, he played victim. Do you understand? Your ex really, really played victim for whoever these people are. Like, you really, really victimized them when they were really victimizing you. Do you understand? Now, what I have here is the Hermit. You're coming out in this Hermit energy, and a lot of you keep coming out in this Hermit energy. I don't believe that your sun sign is a Virgo, but the Hermit, that's someone that has to go within, introspective. That's someone that loves knowledge. That's a person that likes to research things. That's a person that has a love for wisdom, learning, a teacher. That's the type of person. You might have Virgo in your chart, but let me tell you something really quick about this Hermit energy and why it's coming out the way it's coming out. Okay. Yes. Okay. This is what they want me to say. Okay. So with this Hermit energy right here we go. Let me just tell you really quick. This Hermit energy on the Buddha Tarot card deck, what this is talking about is when Siddhartha was a child, his father consulted a seer or a magi or, an astrologer that told him that his son would either be a great leader or he would become a spiritually enlightened master teacher. Okay. A Buddha, he would become a Buddha, which would be someone that has mastered themselves, like the Christ, the Buddha, a title which means enlightenment. Okay. Now, he said that if he saw these three, I believe it was three signs that he would see that would awaken him to his spiritual enlightenment path, where he would become a Buddha when he got older. And when he saw these three signs, that's what would trigger that path. Okay. So because this wise man or magi or seer told him that, his father took action to stop his son by trying to make sure he had everything he needed in his enclosure. He tried to keep him in a bubble. He tried to, you know, he tried to uh, shelter him. He tried to shelter him and stop him from seeing the things that would, like the seer told him, trigger his path to enlightenment, to become a Buddha. So, with this hermit card right here, Siddhartha at some point was able to get past his father, and he got out the city where he was being sheltered and being kept very vulnerable, to try to control his path. And he saw two of the signs that said it was predicted would trigger his enlightenment. And on his last visit to the city, Siddhartha saw a poor man in saffron colored robe. The man's only possessions were his staff and his bowl that he used when begging for food. Yet there was a look of serenity on the man's face. As Siddhartha came closer, he felt peaceful for the first time in days. Okay. This is the last sign that he saw before it triggered him to get on his path of enlightenment. Okay. He felt peaceful for the first time in days. Later, Siddhartha asked the man and found that he was a holy hermit. A holy hermit, okay? A sadhu, one who had renounced all of his possessions in a quest for spiritual treasure. Now that's important, okay? Because that's your energy that I'm describing, a hermit energy, a holy person that does not, that you recognize the impermanence of things that are materialistic, superficial, and bound to the superficial world, the matrix, and you know that's not important. You understand that the real treasure is the spiritual growth that will lead you ultimately to enlightenment, because your spiritual eyes are open, and that's why you're content whoever you are. This is talking about your energy. You understand? So now, for the first time, Siddhartha had a model for how he would proceed. He knew that he would also become a sadhu. So it was the last sign. The first one was one where he saw someone very sick and someone very old, and it stirred up compassion. So he felt empathy and compassion in his heart. Okay. But this was something that he felt, which was contentment. And what made him feel peaceful for the first time was seeing how content this man that had no material goods were. And that's why, and he asked him, and he said, well, I renounced all of my physical possessions in a quest for spiritual treasure. Now, how many times in Christianity does Jesus tell over and over, my father's mansion, in my father's mansion, there, in my father's house, there are many mansions. You know, Jesus constantly spoke about a treasure and mansions. In my father's house, there are many mansions. And he would keep talking about these places of wealth and abundance. But what he was talking about was when you transform through your mind spiritually, he's talking about when you move to the next level, when you go through the spiritual enlightenment. My father's house, there are many mansions. Of course, when you can leave from this matrix and detach spiritually, and you're in control now of your soul, of your Merkaba, your light body, and you're able to travel now with your conscience and detach from this wheel of karma that you're bound to and stuck to. Yes, now there are many mansions. All these doors are open to other aspects, dimensions of life. Jesus traveled, you know, to hell and to other dimensions and portals and all other places that are out there outside of this 3D existence here on earth, when he was able to access those dimensions by liberating his mind and traveling spiritually out his body on his Merkaba, his light body. Through spiritual enlightenment, he was able to separate from his animal body, you know, and travel on with his soul, his consciousness and awareness. He realized what he was, what his soul was. He realized he was a spiritual being having an experience in a human body. At a certain point, Jesus realized he was a spiritual being having an experience in a human body. And when he mastered himself, he realized he didn't need that physical body and he could go other places. In my father's house, there are many mansions. That house is through meditation. That house is through transformation. When you open up your crown chakra and go through your complete spiritual enlightenment, and your crown chakra, all 72 chakras in your crown are completely open because you've completely mastered yourself. Okay. So Siddhartha realized that this man's treasure was a spiritual one, because he was pursuing a path of enlightenment. Okay. And that's when he made the decision that he wanted to become a sadhu, like this hermit. Now, the reason that this card came out and I'm talking about it is because this is your energy. Okay. When your ex spread a smear campaign and got a whole bunch of people to attack you and to put you into different types of gang stalking situations, you were being attacked by witchcraft to affect your health, to affect your mind. People were attacking you physically in ways, possibly gang stalking on your job. They were doing things to affect your mind, your finances, your peace of mind. And in doing so, all of the things that they were doing, it might have caused you to deal with some type of financial lack. Okay, you might have lost money or been restricted financially by all the spell work, isolation, and things that were done to you. And at some point, your ex looked in on you to check in, because when someone is trying to destroy your life up on you in different ways through people or whatever the case may be. And when your ex moved in on you, not personally, but possibly through technology or whatever, checked in on you to see if you were closer to death, to see if you were closer to possibly taking your life, to see if you were about to, if you had been oppressed and put into bondage, yet to the point of giving up on life because he was oppressing you spiritually and financially and making sure you couldn't have love, date, whatever resources and tools that he had available to him to utilize to do this to you. He saw you happy, healthy, and still in a content state. And you were going through some type of financial difficulty, but you were still happy and you were still healthy and you were still managing whatever little bit of money that you had. You were able to weather your storm during that time when you were being oppressed in such a way. And he was trying to figure out why you were so content, and he didn't realize that it was because the spiritual treasure is what you're after in this life. Okay, he did not realize that you have contentment, whether you have a lot of money or a little bit of money. You will moderate yourself with whatever God gives you, because you understand spiritual wealth, spiritual treasure. Your spiritual eyes have been opened. You've gone through an awakening. You place value on things that will lead you closer to enlightenment, because you don't place value in superficial things that are connected to the ego, that are connected to this matrix. You might see this life like a zoo, and the humans in it might seem animalistic to you, because they don't see yet that this life they're living over and over again is like at the bottom of the food chain. There are higher expressions and higher levels to living that we fell down from, because their spiritual eyes are not opened. But to you, it looks animalistic. Living in a human body to you looks animalistic. All these material things, being bound to the carnal nature like an animal, your carnal nature meaning not having control over your sexual energy, not having to hunt for food, having to do things to stay warm, to stay cool, to keep roof over your head, running in this rat race. You don't see that as a positive thing unless you're utilizing it to get the lessons you need to become spiritually enlightened. You've already learned enough lessons to move into the North Node, whereby you're spiritually enlightened and you understand, wow, I'm headed towards the spiritual treasure of enlightenment that will disconnect me from this world. Ultimately, I'm a step closer. I don't care about materialistic things. Of course, I want to be comfortable, but these materialistic things, I don't have an addiction or connection to the way that you do. So, of course, I'm going to be content. Of course, I'm still going to be happy. So, when your ex checked in and looked in on you, or sent somebody that they sent toward you to look in on you, and you were experiencing financial lack and scarcity, you were still happy, you were still healthy, okay? You were still in a very high vibration, okay? Now, this right here is talking and speaking to Pandara, the Sakti of lotuses. Let me give this to you really quick. Okay, so about that hermit energy, again, as your ex moved in closer to attack you, behind the money that he wanted to hurry up and manifest from sacrificing you, he found you in a state of contentment. Now that's important because that's the reason this card came out before that. Just remember, your ex had somebody that he either sent somebody toward you, might be a Cancer energy, to look in on you, and you were in a state of contentment, and he was upset because of all he did, and you were still in a state of contentment. Now remember that word contentment, because now this is the reason this card came out with that one, with the hermit and the sadhu. Pandada, the Sakti of lotuses. She is the embodiment of purity, and she is holding two lotuses, which are symbols of purity. Pandada is closed in purity. She is the atmosphere that surrounds Amitabha as he meditates. Now remember, Amitabha is another Buddha that embodies love and compassion. Okay, so that would be like the love and compassion aspect of somebody's mind. Okay, her protective enclosure allows him to withdraw from the material reality in safety. Okay, she is like a protective white light. She is the wisdom of love. Okay, now whoever your ex is, when you broke up with them because they started to mistreat you and you noticed, you might not have realized right away that it was because they agreed to and signed a contract to sacrifice you, but you broke up with them because you knew they were mistreating you. And then they did the smear campaign. We got there, but they moved on into other relationships. Your ex moved on into other relationships because the person that they recruited wanted to make sure that they got your ex on their side. Okay, whoever this energy that wanted to destiny swap with you, they wanted to make sure that your ex was completely on their side and going to help them with their destiny swap. So they immediately brought your ex into a community where there was a lot of sex going on, a lot of poly, open relationships, a lot of access to a lot of sex with a lot of possibly younger, much younger women, because they wanted to make your ex very happy and to keep their mind under control, to make sure they never came toward you or suddenly got an ounce of confidence to develop integrity. You have to understand, when someone becomes an ops in your life, or they come towards you as an ops, there's always an ops for your ops. Okay, and that's going to be the person that made them the offer, because they have to keep an eye on their investment to make sure that they suddenly don't grow a heart. They have to make sure someone doesn't suddenly feel like having a stroke of integrity and telling on everybody. They have to keep an eye on the person they send toward you, because they know sometimes people can suddenly feel guilty. People can have a change of heart. Sometimes suddenly a person might go through some kind of awakening or a change and might confess and be like, you know what? I was made an offer to sacrifice you, and I'm so sorry. I want to apologize. And this is the person that did it. You know, that's why they'll put an ops on your ops, because they want to make sure the person that made them the offer, they don't ever tell on them, and it don't get back to them, because of course that's going to put them in trouble. So after you broke up with your ex and they told all these lies to get a whole community of people to attack you, through gaslighting and triggering people, and looking innocent and looking like a victim, they got into a whole lot of affairs with other women, other relationships, full-blown relationships. But none of these relationships brought them any form of contentment. Okay, when you were in a relationship with your ex, it was your purity that was that kept them in a meditative state before they were made this offer to do this to you. And it was your purity that protected this person, and they were in an energy of contentment, but they got tempted. They got tempted with things that they were being offered that were of the carnal nature, and your ex is in their south node and still functioning, off of their addictions to, things of the carnal nature. Okay. That's part of the process of the human's growth. Uh, the addiction we have to things of the carnal nature, the things that make us an animal. What do animals do? They go into heat. They don't have control over their sexual parts, so they go into heat and they need to have sex. They need to eat. They need to hunt. Animals lack empathy. They don't feel bad about who they need to attack or prey on to get what they need to survive. All of the things that connect you to your carnal nature, a lack of empathy, uncontrolled sexual discipline, doing what you need to do to survive. That's the energy. That's where your ex is while they're in their south node. Okay. When they move to the north node, that means you've gotten and gained control over your animal or carnal nature. So now you have control over your sexual energy. You have control over your ego. You have control. You've got good boundaries. You know how to give and receive love in a healthy way. Now you have empathy for others. So you don't have to be a predator and do things to other people to prey on them to survive, because you're connected to your higher God mind. So you can figure out how to survive without hurting other people. You understand? So because your ex is still in their carnal nature, whatever they were offered while you were in a relationship, your energy was very pure and it protected them. And they were in a very peaceful mind state while they were with you. But when they received this offer and accepted it because they were tempted, all of the relationships and connections they got in were very toxic. Okay. Now, Pandada instructs us not to commit sexual misdeeds and promotes contentment. Without contentment, we are continually desiring what we do not have, and we cannot enjoy what we do not have. As a cure for distraction and discontentment, she recommends meditating on the breath and bringing the mind to one pointed concentration. This is the wisdom of love. So, what that is actually speaking to is they kept making offers to people to help them to sacrifice you, but the relationships that they were getting in, none of them were fulfilling, and they could not find any contentment in them. Yes, they were able to get, I guess, younger women, younger looking women, I guess whatever the guy fantasy is, y'all know what that is. Getting somebody without a fully developed frontal lobe, that might look a lot younger, a youthful body, things of that nature. You know how these old ass men be wanting to date 20-year-olds. It's some energy like that. But this person did not find contentment in any of those relationships. And it warns us about being discontent and constantly being distracted and being unsettled and unhappy. So whoever your ex is, they were very unhappy in all of the relationships that they got in after you, even though they got what they thought they wanted. They got what they thought that they wanted, but they were very discontent with the relationships that they were getting in. Although they might have been getting sexual gratification, it still left them very discontent. And they were upset because you were still very happy and content, even while they were causing blockages to you. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead forward with this. Now, I have magic. Okay. So this has something to do, it might have something to do with your magic. Gaia, there might be someone connected to you, your ex or somebody else, this is the frequency that remind us how we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to the Great Mother and to the universe that birthed us all. So somebody still does not quite understand, somebody that does a lot of magic. Okay. This may or may not be your ex. This might be somebody else. But while they still do not completely understand their connection, how they're divinely connected to other people, and how we all help each other to grow, to learn lessons, to complete cycles, the purpose that each one of us has in our life. Somebody might not understand how to appreciate the good days and the bad days. Somebody might think things are supposed to be one way all the time. Somebody might not understand. You can't appreciate the warm unless you ever been in the cold, the polarity of things. You can't appreciate the coolness unless you've been in the heat. You understand? So you can't appreciate the good days if you don't have bad days. Someone does not understand the connectedness between other people, how you go through bad things with people because they are there to teach you a lesson. And those lessons are cycles that you complete that help to elevate you spiritually and help you grow in consciousness and awareness, which ultimately push you down the path toward enlightenment, which is where everybody in the process of evolution is slowly moving a long, long path of evolution. Okay. Coherence, to get out of the animal body into your God body. Coherence, this is the frequency that supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart to the mind for optimal ability to create the reality that we deserve. So somebody is going to, while they don't completely understand their connection to everybody else, they are going through some kind of process wherein they are starting to synchronize their mind and their heart together, which is a very positive thing. This is a dynamic that they might need right now, or somebody might be linking up or connecting to you, and you might be the dynamic in that person's life that might help them to understand. That might help them to understand how we are all connected and the purpose of those connections with Gaia. Okay. And this person might see your energy as being very delightful. Okay. I don't think this is your ex. I think this might be one of the people that your ex may have utilized in the past and lied to in the past, that might have gotten bad karma because they might have taken action on your ex's behalf, because they might have had empathy for them, because they might have told a really good lie or story about how you hurt them. When it was a lie, it was just to help them, to get people to help them sacrifice you quicker. But this might be one of the people that tried to help your ex based on the lie your ex told them, and they might have experienced your energy, and they might see you as being a very delightful person. Why delight came out, okay? And you might have a dynamic that they might need in guiding them to understand, like I said, the purpose for that other people and experiences serve in their life that they might not yet understand. But karma's getting started for your ex, because it was because of the lie that your ex told about you that a whole community of people attacked you. A whole community of people attacked you, and everything that was said about you was a lie. Like literally every single thing that was said about you was a lie. Everything. Okay. And that's why your ex is getting karma. Your ex is, whatever karma your ex is going through right now, it's because of their lying tongue and smear campaign that got all these people to bring a lot of burdens on your back. Okay. Okay. What is the Kuan Yin Oracle card for the message this evening? What is a Kuan Yin Oracle card for the message this evening? What is the Kuan Yin Oracle card for the message this evening? All right, one more. All right, Christmas is over, y'all. New Year's is next. I hope y'all prayed over y'all food and drink too. And I hope y'all had a really nice Christmas, those of you that celebrated it with children, or whether you celebrated it with adults. Okay, so, okay, Kuan Yin, she playing the flute. Okay, Kuan Yin getting her flute on. I see it. Okay, Orchid Priestess of Destiny. Destiny. The Orchid Priestess of your highest spiritual destiny calls to you now. She inspires you to discover and express your purpose. You are encouraged to live into your potential with all its uniqueness and beauty. Her sweet flute playing deep in your heart, blossoms of orchid and chrysanthemums falling from her feet. She stirs your heart to quest for your true soul passion. Okay? So that is a card for somebody. Okay? All right, what is the energy crowning this read? All right, what is the energy crowning this read this evening? What is the energy crowning this read? Oh, okay. One more. Oh, somebody got some bad news. Child, somebody might have got some bad news. Let's go. What is that? Give me one more. What is the energy crowning this read right now? Oh, Lord, did a whole somersault. Dang. Okay, somebody could have Aquarius in their chart, or somebody might have a very, very bright star, but they might have got turned around at some point in their life, or they were supposed to turn around at some point in their life to pursue another path, but they did not yet. They're not in alignment for their assignment just yet. Okay, so somebody might have a star that shines very bright that might not be in alignment for their assignment just yet, but they will. I don't know if that's why dynamic is here. This might be a person wherein you are the dynamic that is needed for this person to help them see how they are connected to others and earth, so that they can turn this star energy around and get in alignment with their path. Because this might be somebody that just hasn't completed their transformation yet, but they might have a very, very bright star, but they quite it's some things. I feel like this is somebody. This might be a soulmate of yours, and a soulmate is just merely a person that you might know from a past life, that you might cross paths with because you have to teach them something, or they have to teach something to you, or there's a lesson that you have to learn from an interaction with them, or vice versa. We have soulmates that are our mother, father, brother, sister, cousin, boss at work, friends, co-workers, people we date. They're soulmates because there are people that our soul recognizes that we incarnate with lifetime after lifetime, and in each lifetime they have to play a certain role in our life to help us teach a lesson or to learn one from them. Okay, so this is somebody who has a very bright star that's not in alignment right now, but they're working on something with this Eight of Pentacles right now. What is the obstacle? What is the obstacle? Okay. All right, I have the Chariot. Somebody could have Leo and Cancer in their chart. Okay. Somebody, their obstacle is somebody cannot move forward with something because they feel powerless right now about the Hangman, about something that was released, or about something that someone was trying to sacrifice. Somebody feels powerless right now with the Strength card reversed. Okay. Somebody could have Leo in their chart. Somebody could have Cancer in their chart. Somebody cannot move forward with something, and they did not have victory and success. The Six of Wands reverse, sacrificing somebody. So somebody feels powerless because they couldn't sacrifice somebody. This might be a King of Cups that's still very balanced, that might still be emotionally balanced, and might still be okay with wherever they are. Whatever emotional place somebody is in right now, they might be feeling some form of contentment. Okay, so this could be a water sign or any other sign, but I feel like this might be this star in the reverse energy. It might be a water sign that is feeling content right now in their energy and who they are. Okay, and somebody can't sacrifice either them or you. So tell me more about this situation concerning this Hangman energy. I feel like somebody wanted to sacrifice another. Tell me more about this Hangman. Yeah, a contract is over. The Hierophant reverse. So there's a contract that ended. Someone could have Taurus in their chart. Either a marriage or a contract has come to an end. Okay, what else? And somebody is heartbroken. Somebody's heartbroken because somebody either got divorced or got out of some kind of a contract because something got illuminated to somebody. Okay, that somebody was using them to try to balance, a situation, a personal situation of their own, and something was a bad investment. Okay, something that somebody invested in doing with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse did not turn out the way they thought it would. Somebody realized, yeah, I think this might even be piggybacking off of the other read I did where your ops had an ops. Okay, somebody realized that a marriage or a contract or a commitment they had to somebody, the whole thing was because they wanted to use them to balance their own agenda with this Two of Pentacles here, to balance their own situation. And they were heartbroken about this because they were using this person, and whatever they did, it did not turn out the way they thought it would. They might have even gotten bad karma from whoever this person was. And now tell me more about the situation with this King of Cups right now. Somebody pulled their energy away from somebody that wanted to help them to maintain some type of an illusion here. All right. Somebody walked away. So this father figure, they walked away with the Eight of Cups. They pulled their energy away from somebody or a group of people that were trying to maintain some kind of an illusion to do something, to orchestrate something with possibly a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or a Queen of Swords. And the Knight of Pentacles has to do with some type of work that is low vibrational, toxic, an orchestration of work. Yeah, this could very well talk and speak to gang stalking with the Seven of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, somebody pulled their energy away from this community of people or whoever this person they were married to or in a contract or a commitment with. They pulled their energy away from them because it wasn't a good thing to invest in doing, and they backed out. Now, tell me more about the situation right now. So somebody was very dissatisfied and unhappy about this. Somebody was very unhappy and closed emotionally about something. And somebody might have wanted a conflict to end. Okay. So somebody started doing some spell work. Okay. Because somebody pulled their energy away from a group of people that they were very close to in the past. So somebody was tied into a group of people that they had a very close emotional bond with. Somebody had a group of people that they had a very close emotional bond with. Okay, even though that emotional bond could have been one of emotional codependence due to a need for validation, due to some type of unhealed childhood wound that needed to be addressed in somebody. Okay, but whoever this person is, they wanted to end the conflict surrounding a whole lot of spell work that might have been being done on somebody, and this person rejected them and walked away from them and became closed off to them emotionally. So somebody took action and started doing spell work to punish somebody for separating from a group. So somebody started doing spell work on somebody to punish them for separating from a group. And that is the person that might be on their way to you. Now, this might be a water sign that your ex might have sent toward you as possibly one of the people to catfish you. Understand, there was a period of time that you might have been being isolated. A lot of spell work might have been done on you. You might have been catfished, or a lot of people might have been sent toward you to catfish you. And this was your ex sending people toward you to catfish you, while in the meantime, they're able to date. They're able to be in full-blown relationships with other people. They've been able to move on with their life happily, but they're doing all these things to you. And while they're doing that, people are helping them do it because they think that your ex just wants justice because you wronged them, but not knowing the whole time it was just because somebody that wanted a destiny swap made an offer to your ex to sacrifice you, and your ex really wanted to be rich. Your ex just wanted to be a rich man. That's all. Okay. So this might be somebody that your ex might have manipulated and lied to about who you were so that they could get this person's and solicit this person's help to destroy you. This might be someone that might have gotten bad karma for attacking you. So that might have triggered them to look into you to see if what they were told about you was the truth or not. And they might have found out that what your ex told them about you was a complete lie, and that your ex was just lying to get help sacrificing you so he could hurry up and get his money that he was going to get for sacrificing you. Okay. And because he realized that and got bad karma for helping your ex, he pulled his energy and walked away from this community. He might have had a large financial setback as a result of the karma and backfire from helping your ex. With this Page of Pentacles energy here, right here, he might have had to start rebuilding his life over, or maybe an aspect of his foundation. He might have had to start rebuilding, but he's no longer in the mental imprisonment about you, High Priestess. Okay. He might know someone in your family or be connected to your family, or might want to come to your home or something. The Four of Wands, that could also indicate a relationship. This might be somebody that might even want a relationship with you with the Four of Wands here. Okay. Whoever you are, I'm picking up your Hermit, High Priestess energy. Okay. They're not in a mental imprisonment any longer. This person had a financial setback as well, because of the backfire. They got bad karma for helping your ex to attack you. But that was what triggered them to look into the situation to see if your ex lied about you. And they found out that, yes, your ex did lie. They just wanted to sacrifice you real quick, and they needed help so they could get rich real quick. And this person might be in some energy of coming towards you to bring you some truth and clarity. Okay. With that Knight energy. Okay. And that the reason I say that is because I have the Temperance card here. So somebody could have Earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody could have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody could have Sagittarius in their chart. But this Temperance energy is to help balance something back for you. They may want to come, they're in an energy of wanting to come towards you. Okay. So that's where we are with it right now. All right, Holy Spirit, what else do you want me to bring out in this message? And your ex is getting very bad karma because it was because of their lying tongue. It was because of their lying tongue that all these people brought all these burdens to your doorstep. Okay. Because they were probably so emotional and so believable. Y'all got to be careful of, you got to really, really be careful of covert narcissists. The reason that they're called a covert narcissist for a reason. Covert means undercover. It's a secret. It's not easy for you to detect. This is not something that you can easily see. Covert means, you're going to see this person. If somebody told you that Maya Angelou had it out for you and was trying to poison you, or coming to your house at night trying to break in your window and kill you, or something crazy like that, because she beefing with you, everybody would make fun of you and they would laugh at you, right? And God bless Maya Angelou. I'm just trying to use something outlandish and crazy to make you understand a covert narcissist. You will see Maya Angelou, a well-respected woman that a lot of people look up to. She's famous for her poetry, a very well-accomplished woman, people that people regard in a high manner. So if somebody tells you that she beefing with you and she tried to punk you, and when nobody was looking at an award show or something, she walked by you in the hallway and she bumped you with her shoulder on purpose, and you're going to be like, I feel like she got it out for me. And she 90 years old doing all this to you. Everybody going to be like, man, go ahead. Leave me. Don't say nothing bad about Maya Angelou. No, she's not. She's not doing nothing to you. You an idiot, because, the image she has, it's going to be hard to get people to believe that she beefing with you. And then when ain't nobody around, she walk up to you and she sun you, she mush you in your forehead when ain't nobody looking. And she laughing the whole time because she like, nobody's ever going to believe you. You understand? A covert, and I'm not calling her a covert narcissist at all, but I'm giving you something so outlandish, because this is what covert narcissists in your family, this is what they do. They cloak themselves. They cloak themselves in titles. They cloak themselves. I'm a very good person. I've never been in trouble with the law. I'm a goody two shoes. I'm a Christian. I'm a devout Muslim. Hey, look, I'm a very spiritual person. Look at me. I have a family. I'm married. I'm very conservative. We follow all the rules and laws. Covert narcissists are people that are typically extremely conservative. Extremely conservative. They can come off as quiet, soft spoken, and shy, but these are people that will make contracts with people to take your life and kill you. And they'll still come off, oh, I only want the best for that person. They're called a covert narcissist for a reason, because you cannot detect how evil they are, because they know how to wear a mask. That's why they're called covert. And that's why oftentimes they will drive people to the point of insanity, because everybody's like, do you not understand that this woman has been trying to kill me? She's a covert narcissist. And everybody's like, she's 90 years old. That's a sweet old lady. What are you talking about? And you're like, no, she's wicked. No, she go to church. Look at that big hat with the feather in it. That's a sweet lady. You stop it. And she's spreading gossip about you and doing little stuff to you. But she taking advantage of her image of being 90 years old and walking with her little cane and wearing all white like Usher and a big hat with a feather in it. And she know everybody gonna take her side. She know everybody gonna take her side because she look like a sweet mother of the church. But she a demon. And she a demon on wheel. I'm just trying to explain a covert narcissist to you all. So you have a passed over ancestor that has been watching and protecting you the whole time, whoever you are. Okay. So what are the messages? What else do you want us to know at this particular time? What are the messages? What else do you, your ex is getting bad karma, but it's just getting started. So if something's going on with your ex right now, that's nothing. This is just the door of karma starting to open. They haven't gotten into that thing. The taste has not even settled in yet of their karma. You understand? The flavor has not even settled yet in that potato salad. You understand? It need to sit for a minute. You understand? Whoever your ex is, that chicken that need to sit, at room temperature, let them seasoning sitting. Their karma is just getting started. It hasn't even settled in yet. The type of karma your ex is going to go through for doing this to you, that karma is just opening the door. They feel a draft, but that's not the karma. The karma's coming, and they haven't even begin to taste. Like my father used to say, you want to see how good it tastes, my ring across your forehead, don't you? You want me to go and hit you and slap you. Yes, you want to see how good it tastes. You would not stop and shut up your mouth until you get to taste it and see how good, how sweet it tastes. Yeah, my father East African, in case you wondering what I'm he would refer him knocking you upside your head or leaving a ring imprint in your forehead as you wanting to taste it. You want to taste his hand. You want to taste it because it's sweet. And because you still running your mouth, because you still running your mouth, that just means you begging for it. You want to taste and see how sweet it is. Like the Bible says, taste and see how sweet the Lord is, or something. Y'all know the verse. Taste and see how good his mercy is, everlasting, and his truth endureth to all generations. Taste and see that the Lord, he is good. Come on through spirit. The Bible says, taste and see that the Lord is good and that his truth endureth to all generations. But my father said, taste and see when I knock you upside your head with this ring and leave a ring imprint because you won't close your mouth. You still running your mouth. I'm going to let you taste and see how sweet my hand is. Okay. All right. You want to taste it. Oh, child. I love how some people use their words. like my African brother on the YouTube that will keep posting videos of women that make bad decisions, talking about women are agents of chaos. Had me cracking up. Talking about women are agents of chaos. I'm still crying about that. I don't know how to let things go when I find it funny. I hold on to it for a little while. The women are agents of chaos. All right, Holy Spirit, what are the messages for my live and my collective this evening? What are the messages? Ooh, child. What? Child. Let me tell y'all, well done came out. And I said, okay, well done. So that was the whole message. And then it jumped out again because they really, really want me to reiterate to whoever your ex is. They want me to reiterate, well done. They're saying what I said about that karma just getting started for your ex, because your ex was the reason that a whole community of people went hard. They went hard in the paint to hurt you, to harm you through magic, through suppressing your finances, through catfishing you, through doing death spells, through contracting and hiring other people. People went so hard for this man because he was a covert he might have even cried. He might have even cried, about how you hurt him. Ooh, child. Your ancestors want you to know that their ex, the karma the door is only opened. They haven't even begun to taste it. Well done. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. I got it. Somebody might have terminated a pregnancy. Okay. What are the messages? Money can't buy me love is what I heard. Whoever your ex is, they never got full contentment. They never got fully content with any of the situations that they got into after you, while they continue to try to ruin your life. They never found contentment. Sometimes you think money will buy you love, contentment, and happiness, just like a child thinks that, oh, if you just let me have my way and do what I want, give me all the money and let me do what I want. I'm a 7-year-old and I just want you to give me my money so I can go to the candy store. And buy all the candy. And if you let me eat all the candy I want, I know that'll make me happy. And then you let the child have what they want. And the child ends up getting a bellyache. They get sick. They vomit from all that sugar. Their teeth rot. All these negative things happen because they're thinking all they want is candy, because they are a child. When I was a child, I spoke as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away my childish things. And this has to do with an ideology and a way of thinking. When you're thinking unrealistically in a very superficial, childish way, whether you're a man or a woman, you're going to want things that are not really good for your health, like a child. And your ex was just thinking in a very childish way in wanting all these relationships with what seemed like the equivalent of candy, but with relationships with younger women. But once he engaged and indulged in them, it turned out to be bad for him in every way. The connections were toxic. Somebody might have STD, AIDS, or cancer right now. Okay. Somebody might have had to terminate a pregnancy. Somebody might have been online stealing money from you and scamming. Somebody might have an issue in court or law, custody, child support. Okay. And they want me to say who. Okay. And now somebody might be next in line for an opportunity to transition their ass out of here and try again. Ooh, child. I don't know if this is your ex or not, but somebody has either an STD, AIDS, or cancer. Somebody may have had to terminate a pregnancy. Somebody that was online scamming and stealing money. And somebody that might be having to go to court for child support, custody, court, law. And they might be about to die. Okay. Or they might start dying. Somebody could die for up to 3 years. You can come down with an illness. Maybe it's something going on with someone's throat or chest. You can get deathly ill and suffer for 3 years before you die. Everybody thinks when you die or someone energy harvest or do a death spell on you, you drop dead. No, sometimes you suffer for a long time before you actually take your last breath and die. But the whole time you're suffering, somebody is benefiting off of your energy. You understand? They're energy harvesting off of your suffering and pain as you die slowly. So when someone's next in line for an opportunity to transition their ass out of here and try again, um, they might be transitioning for a month, for 2 weeks, for a couple of days. They might die instantly, or they could die over the next 5, 10 years. Okay. But somebody might have STD, AIDS, or cancer, and they want me to say who. Okay. All right. So let's see. Who. Somebody might be a spiritual or religious leader that might have been working with a YouTube employee, or they might be a YouTube employee or something like that. But I don't know. Oh, here we go again. Oh my God. Look at this. For somebody's initials, I can't make it up, is K and O. Somebody might be Kenyan. I can't make it up. Somebody could be either from Kenya, or their initials might be K like kite, or K like Kevin, or O like octopus, or Odera or something like that. Okay. Somebody might be a YouTube employee that might have been manipulating somebody's stats. Okay. Came out twice. Child. So this could be two different people or one person. Somebody might work for YouTube. Okay. Maybe this is somebody that your ex might have used to manipulate stats on YouTube. Somebody might be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Somebody might have been someone's female platonic friend. Okay. Next in line to die. Somebody might be of East Indian descent. Okay. Somebody could be of East Indian descent. Hope it's not that East Indian that I had to go off on with Verizon the other day. This is the mother or father of one of more of your children. Okay, the mother or father of one or more of someone's child might be East Indian. So somebody might have, I guess, a baby mother or a baby father that might be East Indian descent or something like that. Somebody might be of Central African descent as well. Okay. Is there anyone else you want me to talk about? Somebody might be connected to the UN, United Nations. This is one of your ex's friends or family members. Oh, and Kenya. Oh my God, I was right. Haha. Look at that. Okay, so someone might be Kenyan. Okay. I'm getting NSA vibes here already. Somebody might be a drug dealer. That might be a hidden enemy. Okay. So I'm picking up on a Kenyan, a Central African, and an East Indian. I'm getting vibes like somebody might work for the NSA or something like that already, because I got the whole United Nations almost on this table. Child, I know when these energies come out. I'm just waiting for Eritrea, Ethiopia, Somalia. I'm waiting for them. Y'all be wondering how the whole DC, Maryland, and Virginia turned into Addis Ababa. I'm gonna tell you how, because those are some magical. I don't curse on this love of the highest vibration, but those are some very magical people, right? And the government let a whole bunch of people flood over here and put a lot of them in jobs where they would utilize them to do a lot of spell work and magic. And that's how the whole DMV, I'm going to just tell you, that's how the whole DMV turned into Addis Ababa. Anybody that's ever lived in DC, Maryland, or Virginia, you know what I'm talking about. You're like, what in the, wait a minute. Yeah, it's a lot of different cultures here. But wow, it's a lot of y'all. It's because the government, it's because your government decided they needed more magicians. They needed a lot more magicians in jobs and positions of authority so that they could do this energy harvesting. They were seeking out talent. All right, let's not go off on that today. But it's the truth. I'm not lying. They was letting people straight bypass and anything they had to do to get citizenship. People was just straight, come on through. Let me see. Pull out your magic wand, Harry Potter. Let me see what you can do. Go ahead. Look, I could pull a rabbit out of a hat. Whoop, here's your NSA badge. Come on in. Yeah, you can bring 10 family members, but that's it. Okay. You can bring 10 family members and we'll automatically, don't worry, we'll do the paperwork. We'll give them citizenship, everything. We'll line them up good. You know, you get a house, you get everything. Because I just saw you pull a rabbit out of a hat. That's impressive. Okay. Okay. Who's next? Come on through. Let me see you. I want you to take that person's life. Can you kill them with magic? Psh, that's nothing. Abracadabra. Oh my God. You killed them. Like in the same hour I asked you to. Wow, that's some magic for your ass. You can bring 12 of your family members over. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna hook you up. Here's your NSA badge. Come on in. Come on. Come on. I'm trying to tell you. This is what your government did. Not just Ethiopians, not just my people. A lot of different nationalities, Spanish or other cultures everywhere. But this is what their asses was doing. I ain't lying. Ooh, child. All right. Tell me about this Central African. Tell me about this Central African. And now the thing then got out of control because you got people with weirdo tendencies that are very chauvinistic, that are abusing people and getting carried away, and it's out of control now. You know, at first it was to help them to accomplish their agenda, but now it's gotten out of control. Where people are abusing power to the point of ridiculousness, and it's like they can't get a hang on it or hold on it now. People are abusing power, and they're coming over with their different racist attitudes, misogynistic attitudes, and yet they're getting access to resources and authority to hack you, to watch you, to have their own personal judgments about how they feel about what your beliefs are, how you live your life, whether or not you're fit enough to be a human or not. You know, different prejudices they have about men and women, and people are calling judgment on you based on their own personal prejudices about men, about women, bigots, all kind of things, and then they're abusing you through technology and magic and doing things to hack you and getting away with it. It's just gotten so far out of hand with the abusing of people, and people bringing their own personal issues into the job and targeting people that they're racist against for different reasons. You know, men abusing women that turn them down. If a woman decides she doesn't want to date you, oh, I'll fix you. You didn't know I had a job or a connection in the NSA. I'm going to destroy your whole life. How dare you? I saw you go on dates with about 5 different men. That makes you a whore. If we were back in Jesus' day, we would have stoned your little whore ass. You deserve to die. I'm telling you, it's people out there that they gave these jobs to that got access to oppress you, that are racist and prejudiced against you for a lot of reasons, personal things that they have, their own religious beliefs about women and how women should be, or men, or whatever, that are taking it out on people. It's out of control. It's out of control. I'm telling you, people be having their own little mentalities coming straight from their country over here and getting jobs and power and authority over your damn life. And they still have whatever type of one-track mind they have coming from whatever country they come from, and they look at how you live your life and just assume you're some kind of charlatan or whatever, because you're a free-thinking woman that feels like she has the right to be free, independent, and date and buy your own home and not get married. Look at you. I'm telling you, it's weirdos out here that are triggered by your intelligence, by your independence, and by your freedom. And they will abuse power in these jobs when they watch you. I'm telling you. What do you want me to say about this Central African energy? Okay, somebody take quick action. What is this Central African? Somebody might be trying to balance a situation right now. They might, oh, child, that face hit me right there. Somebody is very passionate right now about taking very quick action to balance the situation. What's the situation that they need to balance real quick? They're trying to balance a situation surrounding someone that has a hard time letting things go. So there's somebody that has some kind of emotional instability where it's hard for them to release something. What's going on with this person? They might have gotten a message about something. Someone released a burden, about someone releasing a burden. What is that? 10 of Wands reverse. An Emperor in the reverse that wasn't closed off to doing something. So they might have gotten a message that someone that had a hard time, somebody has a hard time letting things go emotionally, might have worked together with an Emperor in the reverse or an Aries to try to do something to somebody, or they were not closed off to doing something to somebody. And what is the obstacle with this, with the Central African? Somebody might have did something to cut something off abruptly to stop something from happening. Somebody that was making some kind of offers. What is the Two of Cups? Okay, to avoid a tower. Concerning what? What were these people doing? The Ace of Pentacles. They were still making people offers, possibly to. I feel like they were doing spell work on you, whoever you are, because they were connected to this ex of yours that were recruiting so many different people to help you get sacrificed. Now, your ex is not the only one that was trying to sacrifice you. The person that wanted the destiny swap with you, they had other people that were working too to help them accomplish this mission. But somebody is not going to move forward. They're not going to get a promotion. They're not going to have victory and success in doing something. And a Central African might have been trying to stop somebody that couldn't let go of something emotionally, and possibly an older distorted karmic man or woman, might be an Aries or any other sign, from doing something. They kept trying to get away. They kept trying to get away with doing something to a Queen of Cups. This could be a man or a woman that's very emotionally balanced, emotionally intelligent, and emotionally responsible. Someone that's highly intuitive, okay, connected to their intuition in a very high way. They kept trying to get away with. They had clarity. They kept trying to get away with doing spell work to try to cause somebody to lose their stability. The Nine of Pentacles reverse. Okay. So the Central African was trying to stop them. Why was the Central African trying to stop them from doing this? Because they got some kind of download or spiritual awareness or insight that this was not a good idea to invest in doing this anymore. Okay. So they got some kind of spiritual awareness, whoever the Central African is, that it's not a good idea to continue to invest in trying to make you become homeless. Okay. Most likely because you do have divine protection. And anything else with the Central African. So whoever this person is that would not let something go, I feel like this is the person that does not like to lose, and they were sure that they would be able to get the results that they were being paid to get by attacking you. And when they were unable to, I feel like this person might have had an ego death. And because they had an ego death and they felt ashamed and embarrassed, that drove them even more. It's giving vibes like a perfectionist, somebody that really, really takes pride in being able to complete tasks and do a good job. They have a reputation, and somebody feels like that you've destroyed their reputation because they couldn't take you out or take you down. And that's why they couldn't let go of trying to do something to you. And right now they're not getting their wish fulfillment. Okay. Whoever that person is, they're not getting their wish fulfillment in life right now. Central Africa. Okay. Tell me about this YouTube employee manipulating stats that's connected to this. I have the initials KO. I told you somebody could be from Kenya. What is this YouTube employee? Somebody might have thought a Gemini was a good investment, or someone as a lover might have been a good investment, possibly because they have a job at YouTube and they had the ability to cause an imbalance for you. So somebody might have a platform on YouTube or maybe another social media website, TikTok or something. I don't have a TikTok card. So if it's not YouTube, it's another social media site. But there might be someone of Kenyan descent that might have been dating somebody or had a love connection with someone that might have worked for YouTube, that might have been manipulating your stats, okay? Might have been watching you, stalking you online. Go ahead, okay? And what else? All right, what of this YouTube employee manipulating your stats? Somebody might have had to sacrifice something and let something go. Please clarify the hangman. Clarify the hangman. Yeah, somebody did not produce the results that they were expecting, okay, with the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant is talking about the government, the NSA, the CIA, the FBI, any government agency. It could represent the police, school. It could represent a spiritual leader. But I feel like because of these energies coming out, Central Africa, Kenya, and I think East India, I feel like this is talking about the NSA. I feel like the Hierophant is talking about the NSA. Confirmation. Okay. The Three of Wands. Because they could not produce the results that they wanted for them, they released this person and let them go. Okay. So they sacrificed them. They let them go. All right. Anything else about this YouTube employee? Okay. Somebody might be, this could have been a younger person, young man or young woman, could be an earth sign. It doesn't have to be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but this was a younger person that most likely can be easily manipulated. Somebody's very sad. Why are they sad? What's the nine of, someone's missing sleep. Someone is dealing with a lot of fear and anxiety, stress. Why are they stressed out? Because they're in depression. Why are they depressed and stressed and lacking sleep? Why is this YouTube employee lacking sleep? Because the magic and spell work that they were doing backfired. Now, didn't I tell you all? Didn't I tell you all that these people that try to energy harvest from you around certain moon cycles, they will utilize any point of contact that you have? It could be your phone company, your utility company, your boss at work. It could be your laptop. They could hack you, your phone. If you're on social media, they'll start hacking your laptop, or they'll freeze your videos, or, you know, mess with your content. They'll do things around moon cycles because as your stress level elevates, you don't realize, you're not going to notice your stress level elevating while you're trying to fix a problem. But while you're trying to fix a problem with your with technology, dealing with your YouTube channel, your stress level is slowly elevating because you're trying to fix it. They're doing spell work on you because they're watching you while you're getting frustrated, and they're doing spell work and they're harnessing your energy. To harness your energy, if you're a high vibrational person, they have to lower your vibration so the spell work will penetrate your auric field in order to harness your energy. You understand? So that's why a lot of warlocks, you know, they tell as a technique for people that do spell work to harness energy, to get a person angry, insult them. If you're trying to do spell work on a person to harness their energy, or you want your witchcraft to work on them, you know, do something to invoke them to anger. You have to start an argument or a fight with them to get them to anger. If you can get them angry, that will create a gap in their auric field, because anger lowers your vibration, especially in your root chakra, because anger is tied to your heart chakra and your root chakra. You understand? So I told you my experience with the East Indian woman that was doing spell work on me with Verizon. And when I started saying, I curse anybody right now, the bad health, terminal illness, sickness, death, depravity. You will lose your job. You will lose your finances. Money will slip through your fingers. I curse right now anybody doing any spell work to harvest my. And when I started, she fixed my problem instantly in 3 seconds and a half. 3 seconds and a half, she fixed my problem and got off the phone with me real fast. Okay. So this YouTube person, they were manipulating your stats, blocking you, doing things to you on YouTube as they did spell work on you. So if you were having any type of technological issues with your YouTube, or complaining, or trying to call in, or going through anything for any frustration, while you were going through that frustration and they were causing it for you, they were also doing spell work on you to harvest your energy, because your stress level slightly elevates while you're, even if you're not getting angry and yelling out, while you're on the computer trying to straighten out your issue, it's stressing you out. It is stressing you out. You don't realize your body, your blood pressure raising. You don't realize that. But while that's happening, they're doing spell work on you, trying to harness your energy. So this YouTube employee manipulating your stats was doing spell work on you as they played with your YouTube, but the spell work backfired. Okay. There's this, and that's why. Oh, so was it a backfire? Why they're losing sleep and not feeling well and depressed right now? Oh, wow. So maybe because of the backfire of the spell work that they sent toward you, it might be haunting them. That spell work might have hit them. The Queen of Swords reversed. Okay. Somebody might lack compassion. Somebody might not have a lot of emotion. I have the Strength card, the Wheel of Fortune, the Fates. Somebody might have tried to abuse power, or someone could be a Leo. Someone might be a Leo. Clarify the Strength card with the wheel. Someone could be a Leo. Somebody could be an Aquarius. When the spell work backfired, there might have been someone that walked away from someone. Either a Leo pulled their energy away from an Aquarius, or an Aquarius pulled their energy away from a Leo. Either way, because the spell work backfired, this is the Queen of Wands reverse energy. Okay. So either that Leo or that Aquarius energy is this Queen of Wands reverse. Okay. But when the spell work backfired, they pulled their energy away from this person and walked away. Okay. They pulled their energy back from this person and walked away, and that made them sad. So because I guess they realized that they were only using them to try to help them accomplish their goal against you of doing spell work to harness your energy. Now, tell me about Kenya. Tell me about Kenya. Somebody might have gotten divorced or broken up out of a relationship, or been separated from a community or a family with the Four of Wands reverse. Tell me about Kenya. Okay. Because somebody couldn't let something go. Okay. This might be a community of people that they might have been enmeshed with, been very close to emotionally. This could be a community of people with the Three of Cups here. This could even be a poly community. Right now, I have, I canceled this assignment. Okay. I canceled this assignment right now. Somebody that could not let something go. So somebody emotionally could not release something and let something go. Let me pull some energy on that Eight of Cups reverse. What was going on with this person? Because that Eight of Cups reverse keeps on coming out, and for multiple energies. What is that clarify the Eight of Cups in the reverse. This anger. Clarify the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Clarify the Eight of Cups in the reverse. I can't let go. I already see it. Emotionally immature and irresponsible. Lustful seduce mode. Your light irritates my demons. I don't even got to go no further. Haughty. Somebody is a weirdo. Clarify the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Somebody could not let something go emotionally because they were very angry and they were very pissed, because somebody knows that you're genuine or genuine. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is felt most when it's genuine. And your love irritated somebody's demons. Okay. And this person was very inspired by you, but they're very wasteful. Okay. and they don't love you. They're addicted to your narc supply. I love you, but I'm not in love with you. Okay. So this is somebody, for somebody, that somebody was, they couldn't let something go. Somebody could not let something go. The 8 of Cups in the reverse. Ooh. This person played a victim mentality for somebody that was connected to a YouTube employee. They played Karen, a victim mentality, okay? And they held on to a lot of resentment. That's why the 8 of Cups reversed is there. They were very resentful of you. They were very haughty, and they played the victim for somebody. This was a very chaotic man in very distorted masculine energy. And this is one sick. I don't curse on love of the highest vibration, but you see what that says. Okay. So that is the 8 of Cups in the reverse. Okay. All right. And now this person is depressed. They're very sad because they might have been separated from a community of people, whereby there might have been 2 or 3 or more people that they might have been enmeshed with. And they wanted to try to get away with something, but they might have gotten bad news. Okay. Because they didn't get what they expected. So somebody could not deliver whatever results that they were expected to deliver. And that might be why they might have been separated from a community of people or something like that, because the 3 of Cups came out when I clarified the 4 of Wands. So that could be indicating the 3 of Cups could indicate close friends, a poly community, like a community of people. A lot of these people are part of a cult, secret society. So that's why when the 4 of Wands come out, it could also indicate the community of people that are a part of, you know, this cult, coven, secret society energy. And a lot of those people are very polygamous. A lot of these people have open relationships with each other because of the type of work that they do. They do a lot of nasty work. You know, they got to go out and catfish people sometime as favors to other people when they're trying to accomplish different types of agendas. So they have to be very open sexually to having sex with just about anybody. Okay. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Somebody might be a Leo. What about this Leo energy, Holy Spirit? What about this Leo? Somebody might be an Aries and someone might be a Leo. Okay. So they might have been separated from a marriage or a poly situation or a community. Somebody's an Aries, somebody's a Leo, somebody might be a Virgo, or someone might be a Hermit. Okay. Why y'all touching my back right now? Clarify. What do y'all want me to say? What is this? Somebody was burdened about a hermit. Okay. Okay. Somebody was very burdened about a hermit energy. That might be your energy. Somebody was very burdened because they were not able to sacrifice a hermit. That's your energy. You're a hermit. Somebody was burdened because nobody was able to sacrifice you. And that's why somebody might have divorced somebody or broke up with them. So there was an Aries and a Leo that were working together. And somebody got divorced or broke up with somebody because they couldn't deliver on their promise to sacrifice you. Okay. So these might be more people that were a part of this escapade to sacrifice you. Someone from Kenya might have been married to someone that might have been a Leo, and they might have been working together with others to sacrifice you. Whoever this YouTube employee was, a younger earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or something. This person was unable to sacrifice you doing the spell work, backfired for them. This Central African, I guess, called things off because they also had, I think, an Aries and another person that couldn't let something go. Emotionally, they just were holding on to something. Okay, so these are different energies that were all trying to sacrifice you. Okay, done with that. Now, let's do East India next. Tell me about this East Indian energy. Somebody might feel like they're stuck in a cycle. Somebody who the mother or father of their children might be of East Indian descent. What do you want me to know? That tried to get away with doing something. Tell me about this person of East Indian descent, please. Their spell work backfired. So whoever this East Indian is, that is the mother or father of someone's child that did spell work on you. So they got an East Indian to do spell work on you. This could be an older woman with the Empress in reverse here. This person's spell work might have backfired. Okay. And somebody was burdened because they were not satisfied. It wasn't satisfactory work, or their spell work got rejected. Whatever they did got rejected, and they were burdened. Okay. They were not able to do it. So I don't have to go in detail. And they could not, yeah, of course, they couldn't plan a death. Okay. They couldn't plan something. So something might have ended completely. Clarify that death card. Clarify that death card. These people are really idiots. I have to say, I gotta say, these people are really, really idiots. I know we'll do spell work on them and do something to block their phone or do something to block this or that, and we'll do spell work and then we'll kill them. You know, these people are so weak and so dumb. It's I don't want to get upset right now. I don't want to get upset right now. But when I tell y'all, I can so empathize with Siddhartha when he said, how do I end suffering? Because Siddhartha probably got outside them palace gates, probably in the palace gates, you know, because rich people, poor people, it don't matter. Humans are insufferable, especially when they're in their south node and they be on that BS. You know, what caused, I told you, what caused Siddhartha to ask the question, how do I end suffering? I promise you, was interacting with these insufferable behind humans, you know, with the foolishness. It wasn't just the people that he saw, the 3 signs he saw that triggered his awakening. I'm sure he had already been around very insufferable, childish, bratty, entitled people inside the palace gates that he was having orgies with, and, you know, just enjoying life with his friends he grew up with. And they were probably insufferable to the point where, oh my God, these people are insufferable. How do I end suffering? Because that's what I'm asking Kuan Yin. I'm asking right now. I'm asking, how do I end suffering? Lord, do I move into the forest? Do I get a farm with my lawsuit against the NSA? Do I get a farm with horses and a couple of farm animals and move away, and hopefully no one will ever find me? Is that how I end suffering? Or is it through enlightenment, through continually trying to master myself so that I can hurry up and get up off this planet and break out of this prison of incarnating over and over again, break out of the fates? All right, I'm done with this East Indian that was trying to energy harvest or do a death spell on you. Ugh, child, insufferable. Somebody might have an ex whose friend or family member might work for the UN or United Nations. What do you want me to know about this ex family member or friend that works for the UN? A Page of Pentacles. This could be a younger person. All right. Somebody could change how they feel about something, or it could be have an ego death, or somebody might not be okay with something anymore, or someone may not be okay with where they sit on a position. Okay, tell me more about that 9 of Cups reverse and that Page of Pentacles. What's going on? Oh, okay. Somebody, okay. So somebody might be coming towards you because they're not okay with something that was going on. Somebody may be coming towards you because they change how they feel about how they sat on how they felt about a situation. Okay. So somebody, if at one point they were okay with something that was going on to you or with you, they've changed how they feel about it now. Possibly because the truth came out. So I don't know if you know this person or not, but one of your exes, friends or family, might work for the UN. and they no longer feel the same way about what they were doing to you being okay, because they must have found out the truth. Because I have I have the Knight of Cups here, and I have the World card, which means the cycle is over for what they were doing to you. Okay, it's over. Okay, because they know somebody lied on you. Okay. All right. So they did want me to clarify you really quick. There might have been an element of colorism involved in your abuse as well. Okay. And something might have also had to do with your inheritance. And this might be connected to the person that wanted to do a destiny swap with you. It might have had something to do with stealing your inheritance, whether it's monetary or spiritual. Okay. All right, Holy Spirit. Now, tell me about this. Someone might have had to eliminate a pregnancy. Somebody might have an STD, AIDS, or cancer. Somebody might be about to die, and somebody might have a court issue concerning custody or child support. Holy Spirit, what is the energy? Oh, I'm sorry. I'll do this drug dealer later. Hidden enemy. Okay. I'll clarify that for somebody in a minute. Tell me about this STD, cancer, AIDS energy that came out. Tell me about this STD, AIDS, cancer energy. Somebody might be getting divorced from somebody. Tell me about this STD. Oh, somebody that couldn't let something go. Somebody that could not emotionally release you or let something go with the Seven of Cups reverse might have STD, AIDS, or cancer. Oh, tell me more about that. Oh my. Wow. Somebody might have been expecting something with a Hierophant, a spiritual leader, or someone in the government. They might have been waiting for something. Tell me more about this. To balance something out. Okay. Somebody that might be expecting something to balance out. Okay. That was not able to move forward with something. That someone that's expecting something to be balanced out for you. Okay. Someone that's stuck in a cycle. Somebody that was a false person to you that was stuck in a cycle. Okay. Tell me about this person that eliminated a pregnancy or might be about to eliminate a pregnancy. I don't know. Tell me about this person. Oh, wow. Somebody, okay. Somebody might have both Capricorn and Aquarius in their chart. Okay. Somebody could have a Capricorn placement or an Aquarius placement in their chart, or someone might have a baby by Capricorn or an Aquarius. Okay. This person might have they might have terminated a pregnancy. Okay. So somebody might have terminated a pregnancy. And I have the Magician here. This is someone that might have been doing spell work on somebody. This might have been some kind of warlock or witch energy that did not see that in the future, they didn't have the foresight to know that they would not be able to balance a certain situation in the future. And they didn't have the foresight to see that a contract would end. Okay. What else? The Four of Wands reversed. Okay. This might be someone that might have separated from a community, a family. They could have broke up with someone, got out of a relationship, a marriage with somebody that could be smug or in their ego. Okay. That can't move forward any longer with what they've been doing because something's been illuminated with the Sun card. Next in line for an opportunity to transfer their behind out of here. Okay. Because something's balancing out for you, or someone might have Sagittarius in their chart. Somebody's burden right now, they might be trying to literally hold on to their energy because somebody might be sick right now. Somebody might be sick right now that got divorced from somebody that was in their ego about something. Oh, wow. Somebody might be really trying to conserve their energy right now because they might be in a weakened state. Okay. They might not appear that way, but they might be hiding whatever this is. This is somebody that would not emotionally let something go, but they can't create any more illusions. So maybe they were creating some kind of an illusion about the fact that they're sick, or illusions about a Nine of Pentacles, somebody that's single and self-sufficient. Okay. This Hermit in the reverse, this person might live like alone and be depressed. They might be going through it right now. This might be somebody that might have been doing a lot. They might have a lot of information, but they might misuse information, or they might spread misinformation with that Hermit reverse. And this is someone that might be a very self-loathing, low vibrational, depressed person that was in their ego, that was really, really in their ego about spreading a lot of misinformation about you. And all their spell work backfired. All of their spell work backfired. Okay. And now they might be being sacrificed even with that Hangman energy. I cancel this assignment right now. You have no power and no authority. I cancel all spell work and curses being spoken and hexes trying to be used to siphon any and all of my energy right now. My energy is mine only for the manifestation of my abundance only. I have a very sick person that keeps on coming into my life because they're dying and they're sick. And they keep trying to harvest my energy to try to heal themselves. I'm trying to tell you, somebody that is dying right now. Remember, I told you, when someone gets sacrificed, they don't always die instantly. They might have a very slow death, and their sickness, you might not even know they're sick at first, because they still might have the same energy and strength, and they might be pushing forward, talking normal and everything, but they're dying slowly. And it's usually not before closer to the end that suddenly I didn't even know they were sick, because then you'll see the symptoms and everything. There's somebody that keeps coming to my lives to try to harness my energy because they're dying, but they're not in a stage where you can see it yet. And they are trying to use my energy to heal themselves with. Okay. So either way, somebody cannot have victory and success, and they cannot move forward. All right. Holy Spirit, I'm going to clarify this hidden enemy drug dealer, and then we're going to get ready to close this reading out, and we're going to jump into our prayer, and we're going to call back our energy. How about that? Oh, man. All right. Tell me about this drug dealer hidden enemy. Tell me about this drug dealer hidden enemy. Somebody might be coming towards somebody very quickly. That's a hidden enemy. That might be in a mental imprisonment about something. What about this? Because their spell work backfired. They didn't see that their spell work was going to backfire. All right. What about this drug dealer or street pharmacist? Hidden enemy. What about this drug dealer, street pharmacist? Uh-oh. Wow. They might be coming toward you very quickly. They might communicate something to you. They might not physically come toward you. They just might send you some communication. This could be through your phone, text message, email, or something. I don't know. Maybe this is someone in your family. They want to tell you about a death. Okay. Who died? Who died? Somebody that might have put a contract on your head in the past. Somebody is a drug dealer that might be in somebody's family, that might send a communication very quickly to you to let you know that somebody that put a contract on you in the past, with the Six of Cups here and this Ace of Pentacles, that person might have passed away with the Death card. Give me confirmation, please. Yeah, this might be someone in your, oh, it's okay. It's trying to turn around. This could be someone in your family or someone that you were in a relationship with or married to in the past. Okay. With the Four of Wands reversed. This death energy, Holy Spirit. This could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So whoever you are, you might have like a drug dealer that might be in your family, that might have been like a hidden enemy to you. But this person might send you a very quick communication to let you know that somebody you were either married to or a family member of yours died, okay, or is about to die, okay, or yeah, they're having a tower. Yeah, if this didn't already happen, it's getting ready to happen. There's a family member of yours that put a contract on your head, and they're getting ready to die if they haven't died already. And they're having a tower right now. So I'm guessing the contract, if it had anything to do with black magic, where they were trying to sacrifice you or whatever. This might be the reason why they're about to die. Oh, no, because of spell work. Okay. Yes. Okay. This might have some, yeah. Okay. It might be, they might have put a contract on your head. Oh, this was a magical contract. Okay. So somebody in your family, if they didn't die already, they're about to die. And it's because they put some kind of contract on your head with magic. Maybe they sacrificed you. They might have offered you up or whatever. And they might have not been able to deliver. That might be why they're dying. But they either already died or they're getting ready to die. The Tower, the Death card, and there's a drug dealer in your family or connected to your family that wants to communicate this to you. Okay. And this person might have been a part of that contract because they're a hidden enemy, whoever this drug dealer is. I'm assuming you know who these people are, okay? Oh, it feels so good to be alone. It feels so good to be alone, child. Whew, I don't got none of this drama in my life. Thank God. Child, I don't know nobody. I don't know nobody. I thank God. Oh, wait till I get my little farm animals. Oh my God, I'm gonna have so much fun riding my little horse. I don't want to be around none of these karmic people. These people are insufferable. They're insufferable. How do I end suffering, Siddhartha? All right, Holy Spirit, give me a final message and then we can jump into this prayer in case anyone's interested. They're the Hermit in the reverse. A cycle's over. With the World card, a cycle has completely ended for what a Hermit in the reverse has done. They might have even learned their lesson, okay? Somebody they might have very bad karma, but with that karma, they might have actually learned their lesson. Give me 3 cards to end this read, please. Please give me 3 cards. Ooh, identity theft. Somebody might have tried to do steal your identity. I don't know if that's tied into a destiny swap that someone might have tried to do, but they moved my finger on identity theft. They wanted me to flip that up. Somebody could have done identity theft. That hermit in the reverse could have performed identity theft. Okay. So, Holy Divine Spirit, but it was a missed opportunity to pull it off. Okay. So give me 3 cards to end this read, and then I'm going to do my evening prayer. You're welcome to stay. It might be a little bit long. Someone might be a Libra, or someone could not cause you an injustice. It's going, the prayer might seem kind of long. If you have to click off, I understand, but I invite you to stay as long as I'm praying. I'm going to be praying like this every time I come online from now until after January 1st. I'm going to continue to pray, but I might shorten the prayer. But from now until New Year's, I want to keep the prayer what it is for a specific reason. Okay, I need all the fire I can get because, these demons, these warlocks are very stubborn. They are very, very stubborn. And if they still think at the last minute, especially if people put a contract on your head, if they're still breathing and they still think they can sacrifice you, they will still try to. You know how stubborn they are. Whoever you are, your star might shine very, very bright. And you're getting ready to experience the fates, but in a very good way with this Wheel of Fortune. You might have Aquarius in your chart, but you're getting ready to experience the fates, but in a very, very good way. You have good karma. Your star shines very bright, and you're finally going to be able, believe it or not, to move to calmer waters. Things are going to get peaceful for you. Most likely after New Year's, you're going to be able to sleep again, and all of the things that you used to do, you'll be able to get back balanced. Okay. Not saying you're not balanced right now, but you've been under a lot of attack over the past few years, and everybody is getting karma right now. They're not going to have time. God is going to put a load on these people's plate so heavy, they're not going to have time to even think about you or think about anything you're going through. They're going to forget you even exist because God is going to put a load on these people's plate so heavy. And don't you think about none of them. You keep on moving forward in your life. You're going to be blessed and you are going to manifest to the fullest. I'm Kuan Yin, and this is love of the highest vibration. All right. So that is the end of the reading. Anybody that wants to stay after for the prayer, I'm getting ready to engage in the prayer. Feel free to join us. I don't care about if you're an atheist. If you're a Muslim, if you are a Christian, I don't care if you have other spiritual practices, talk to leaves in the forest. I don't care what you do. Okay, Egyptologist, whatever you are, I don't care. Everybody is welcome to join in on this prayer and incantation and this request of the universe, of God. Okay. And as long, the only thing that I do request is that your intentions be good, your intentions be pure and holy. That means that you're praying against any negativity, any imbalances to us spiritually, physically, mentally, or emotionally. You're praying for health, wealth, prosperity. You're praying for healthy communities, healthy food, healthy bodies, healthy community, healthy people. You're praying against people that want to cause spiritual imbalances, people that do witchcraft to try to cause sickness, poverty, sadness, depravity. That's what we're coming against. Sickness. We're coming against any anything of a lower vibration. We're speaking against. Okay, we're praying for protection. Okay, so like I said, uh, you don't have to be any particular religion to have good intentions and to speak those good intentions out into the universe, which is positive energy. Okay. So, like I said, as long as you're of the highest vibration of love, regardless of your race, your culture, your religion, your spirituality, sweetheart, you can be an aborigine from Australia and pray to the rainbow. Of course, we know that serpent. Their stories actually line up with Credo Matwa, that seer from South Africa, the creation story that an account that he gives of the Cheetah Woolly people, it kind of lines up with the Aborigine people of Australia when they talk about the serpent and the rainbow. They're talking about a lot of similar concepts when we talk about Kundalini energy raising. They use different characters and stories, but I'm just saying. Regardless, all religions, spiritualities, even if you're an atheist, are supposed to lead you on a path to some form of spiritual enlightenment, raising your consciousness and awareness to a higher state of evolution. Ultimately, that's where we're all headed. Ultimately, to balance our dark and light energy, to operate out of our higher self more than our lower self, to operate out of the light more than out of the darkness, to become independent from having to be a predator, to being able to manifest things off of our own energy. Okay, so with that, I'm going to jump into this prayer. Welcome, anybody. I show gratitude for all of the planets. I show gratitude for the sun, the moon, Shamish, Utu, the sun. I show gratitude for Inanna, the moon. I show gratitude right now for favor, for protection, for health, prosperity, for wealth. I show gratitude for everybody in my collective of the highest vibration of love right now coming together to say this prayer and incantation together, this positive on a positive note. I show gratitude again for favor. I show gratitude for free will and the mind to want to operate in the highest vibration of love. Right now, I show gratitude for this night. I bind every contrary spirit and entity possessing anyone or anything that attempts to access, tamper with, or interface with our energy on any and all planes of existence. Right now, any person or entity that attempts to penetrate our aura, call on our spirit in the dream state, or bind us spiritually to any contract or agreement in the dream state, siphon any of our energy from any of our chakras, I cancel your intentions by the authority and the power of Christ Jehovah by fire. Catch fire right now and scatter and be consumed in the heat of our Kundalini violet flame of our holy fire right now, which is our holy fire, which is our Holy Spirit, invoked by our holy words. Burn to ashes and scatter and trouble us no more. As we anoint ourselves this evening, right now we decree and we declare and come in agreement that we invoke the sacred white light and protection by our Kundalini violet flame of our holy fire, which is our Holy Spirit, invoked by our holy words to form a divine seal of protection and a wall and a circle of fire around our aura, around our spirit in the dream state. right now around all of our chakras, on every plane of existence, and around our aura, on the ethereal plane, on the astral plane, on the mental, physical, and emotional plane, and in the dream state. Let nothing penetrate to cause any spiritual imbalance, to call on our spirit, to cause any tears in our auric field. As we sleep peacefully, let no one and nothing having any evil intentions to steal from us or cause harm and confusion in our life will be able to penetrate us on any plane or level, but will instantly catch fire, burn to ashes, and scatter any and all meetings this night to plan to frustrate our tonight or tomorrow. I command you to catch fire and scatter right now. Every power using the night to steal from me and my collective of the highest vibration of love, I command you to scatter right now. Every power using the night to steal from me and my collective of the highest vibration of love and our household, be destroyed by fire right now. Catch fire right now. Every satanic activity against us in our household, be destroyed by fire right now. Wickedness of the night that has been assigned against our life right now, expire, burn to ashes, and scatter. Right now, I cancel every hex and witchcraft attack against us this night by fire. Right now, dismantle, catch fire, burn to ashes, and never rise or assemble again. I humbly and gratefully call on our ancestors of the highest vibration of love and our ascended masters of the highest vibration of love, the Most High God, Yeshua, Christ Jehovah, to watch over us as we sleep. I decree and declare victory over every obstacle, blockage, and hindrance in our life, blocking our progress spiritually and financially. The desired outcome and effect of any energy weapon or spell work used on us this night, I command to instantly backfire the moment it reaches our aura and go directly back to the person that sent it, plant in their energy field, and remain stuck to them inside their energy field and do not return back. We return their intentions back to the sender tenfold to manifest in their energy field what the desired outcome and effect they wanted the spell work and energy weapon to have on us to manifest and happen to them instead. So mote it be. My will and desire is to see progress instantly in our lives. Right now, I command breakthroughs in every area where we face challenges, blockages, financially and spiritually. Every territorial demon, entity, and spirit assigned to us through people causing blockages and obstacles, I command you to catch fire. I command you to burn the ashes down to the ground and be removed from our lives and our energy forever. Right now, I command every block communication, mail, message, way, and passage. I command you to move out of our way right now. Right now, I command you to open and reveal yourself to me right now. Right now, I command a breakthrough in my finances and every opportunity and blessing that anyone or anything is trying to steal from us on any plane of existence or by wearing our face in the dream state. Let them be exposed and destroyed, that our financial and spiritual abundance can be released to us directly on every plane of existence at once. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Let every tongue that rise up against us in judgment be thou condemned. Greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. Right now, we are free from every limitation placed on or around us in the dream state to manifest in the physical. Right now, we have success and prosperity in all of our endeavors. Right now, we actively bind, dismantle, and command to scatter any and all spiritual forces that are working to slow our progress in love, in finances, and our divine soul's purpose, our growth, our elevation, and evolution. Right now, I bind and cast out and destroy by fire every spirit of delay, confusion, and hindrance, and their power by fire. Catch fire, burn the ashes down to the ground, and scatter. Right now, I declare they have no hold over my life. I order them all destroyed by fire. Right now, I decree and declare breakthroughs in every area of my life. Right now, I trust in divine timing for my breakthroughs. Right now, we reject every form of bondage and oppression in our lives. We are free from every chain and every stronghold of the enemy, every evil stronghold that seeks to hinder our progress. Be ye severed and separated and burn from our energy on every plane of existence and in the dream state, on the astral plane, on the ethereal, mental, physical, and emotional plane. Right now, through every energy body connected to us, catch fire and scatter. Right now, burn the ashes. I seek healing and deliverance from every fear, every anxiety, every depression, every addiction, every form of bondage to our body, mind, and spirit that have been affecting our lives. Right now, we are free from every chain. Right now, we are walking and existing in a blessed and fruitful life of abundance and never-ending victory. Right now, we are completely restored to wholeness, mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally, and financially. We are completely restored to wholeness right now. Please reveal any and all hidden areas of bondage and guide us through deliverance. Help us to search our heart and reveal any hidden areas of bondage or oppression and guide us through deliverance and fill us with the Christ, perseverance, peace, and power. I request meaningful, high vibrational, like-minded individuals who will pray with us and encourage us in our walk through this life. Reveal to us all of our spiritual gifts and how to utilize them in the highest vibration of love to fulfill our divine soul's purpose. Cultivate in us the fruit of a good spirit, love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness. Give us the strength to overcome any and all obstacles hindering our spiritual growth. Give us the strength to overcome distractions hindering our spiritual growth. Give us the strength to focus and overcome distractions so that we may continue to grow and become more Christ-like and embody pure love and all that it entails to cultivate the growth that we have already and the lessons we've already learned, the cycles that we've already closed out and completed, and the growth that is still yet to come. Olo Dumare, Ashe, 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 Ashe. I decree and declare by the authority and the power of Christ Jehovah, right now, on every conjured witchcraft being used on and sent to me right now. Let every charm, evil altar, and candle referencing my name right now, let it be nullified and neutralized. Let its power be banished and destroyed by the fire, power, and light of Christ Jehovah right now, by the authority and power of Christ Jehovah. Abracadabra. I will create as I speak. Let the forces of darkness, I command thee to get and flee from my life, my family, my surroundings, and environment in the name of Aeia Umima. Matthew 18:18. Whatsoever ye shall bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever ye shall loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. And again, I say unto you that if two of you shall agree on earth as touching anything that they shall ask, it shall be done for them of my Father. For where two or three of them are gathered together in my name, there am I in the midst of them. Right now, we call back all of our energy, any energy, our sacral and root chakra energy, any of our life force energy that was siphoned from us spiritually. We command all of our energy to return to us right now, and let every tongue that rise up against us in judgment be thou condemned right now. We command all our energy to return to us right now that was siphoned from us from any witch or warlock or wannabe witch or warlock right now, and anything that anyone has built or purchased or utilized to build or create using our energy. As our energy returns to our body, let it burn to ashes, burst into flames, and fall to the ground and be completely destroyed and rendered null and void. We call all our energy back to us right now. I command all our energy to return to us on every plane of existence right now. Our energy is ours only for the manifestations of our abundance only. We call all our energy back right now. Our energy is for the manifestation of our abundance only. We make our great sweet energy wait. do not let separate from our estate. Right now, I cover myself and my collective of the highest vibration of love and our environment and this live with a seal of protection by our Kundalini violet flame of our holy fire, Kadus, 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 from the crown of our head to the sole of our feet. Right now, to act as a shield and a fence around us and through and with the fire and power of Christ Jehovah. I decree and declare, let every form of witchcraft and all of its effects burst into flames and scatter. Be ye neutralized and destroyed right now. Right now, I bind every evil influence and I command you to get and flee from this live and from our environment and from our energy. Right now, I dismantle every stronghold of witchcraft and all hexes. Break and scatter. Isaiah 54:17. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. Psalm 91:3. Surely he shall deliver thee from the foulest snare and from the deadly pestilence. Right now, I break the power of this witchcraft and spellwork in the name and by the authority and power of Christ Jehovah. Catch fire and scatter and be destroyed. Philippians 2:10. I declare that by the power of Christ, every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess in heaven and on earth and under the earth that no power can stand against me. In the name and by the power of Christ Jehovah, I break the power of every spell, every curse, every charm spoken over my life right now. Let every force of witchcraft bow down to Christ's authority. Right now, be dismantled. I renounce all ties to witchcraft in the name of Jehovah. I break every tie and connection and agreement with all enchantments and witchcraft pit against me right now. I nullify every curse spoken. Let it fall to the ground and be rendered ineffective and powerless. Let the effects of witchcraft on our body, mind, and spirit, let it be reversed and undone right now. I declare complete freedom and healing right now. I am completely restored to wholeness. I cover myself and my collective of the highest vibration of love right now with Christ's light for protection by that Kundalini violet flame of our holy fire, which is our Holy Spirit, which is invoked by our holy words that breaks the power of all witchcraft. I declare Christ's light as our protection, as a divine barrier of energy that no force can or may penetrate. Let every demonic spirit get out this live right now. Umima is a consuming fire. I release Christ's fire on every demonic spirit in this live right now, using anyone or anything to cause any spiritual or physical imbalance to me or anyone in this live right now. I sanctify this live right now with Christ's light and fire. I flood this live right now and environment with the fire of Umima for cleansing and redemption. I decree and declare continued protection over our lives. Let our ancestors encamp all around us. Let the Most High God, Yeshua, Iao, right now keep us safe from all harm. I decree and declare no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Let every tongue that rise up against me in judgment be thou condemned. Greater is he that is in me than he that is in this world. Right now, we shall prosper. We are free in Christ, and no power of darkness has any hold over us. So mote it be. Olo Dumare, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Collective, merry, merry, merry Christmas. It looks like we coming to an end. It's going to be time to celebrate New Year's. Hey guys, I want to thank each and every last one of you. Each and every last, oh my God, we up to 500 people. It must be a lot of people that might have been dealing with witchcraft attacks during this winter solstice. I'm telling you, a lot of people must have been dealing with witchcraft attacks. You know, people trying to get it in at the last minute. And if you being attacked with witchcraft and people trying to siphon your energy and do other things, yes, it is a very good idea to get in on lives with other people that are attacked, because they're attacking you because you are the one that has the power. A thief ain't gonna rob no empty house. So what is gonna happen? I told you what was gonna happen in the prayer. Where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, and as such a thing, it will be granted of them of my Father. It's just that simple. I don't got to break it down. You smart people. That's why you here. You understand that. You understand that if it takes up to 20 witches and warlocks or more, or a whole entire coven to attack one of you because of the type of power and energy that you embody, if 500 of us with that same kind of energy get together, we ain't gonna do nothing but burn to the ground every witch and warlock's evil spell, power, spell work, charms, anything they do will be completely destroyed on every realm of existence, in the spiritual and in the physical. And then whatever type of principality or demonic forces they're using, we're going to drive them out and shatter them and banish them completely from our energy. They're going to know better. They're going to learn a lesson from us today. You're going to learn today, child. You're going to learn today. Somebody said these demonic spirits and principalities that keep utilizing these people through tricking them out of their spot with useless materialistic things that block them from their healing, they're going to learn today. All right, collective. Patrice Gradine, Avery Day, Mariposa Maat, Don B, Meg, Tokyo Delicious. Oh, Lord. Rainbow Warrior, Sora. Yep, I see some new names in here. Seldridge. Hey, B Walker. Hey. Avery Day, Mariposa. Who else? Rainbow, Mariposa. Lifted 222. Sure, I know you in here too. Thank you, everybody. Alnisa, hey. I want to thank each and every last person that prayed with us. Hello, Feather Life. Angel White, hello. I want to thank everybody that keeps on coming in. I feel like this prayer thing is getting bigger because I have 500 people in the live right now, and I'm very grateful for that. And I hope all 500 people were praying with us and not against us. I'm hoping, I sincerely hope that all 500 people that were in the live during this prayer were praying with us and not against us. I didn't really feel anything except for it felt like one person was trying to harness energy, but I feel like I know the energy I'm picking up on of that person. I think I know who that is, but nonetheless, it's because they need healing. Pray for them, y'all. Merry Christmas, guys. I'm not going to prolong this. Merry Christmas. Thank you for praying. Your prayers are everything, because yes, I've been under spiritual attack, and I know a lot of you all have been too. And these prayers have been helping me. They have been helping me to dispel the witchcraft attacks, the negative energy, the hexes, and the things that have been sent toward me. Child, somebody got a voodoo doll me somewhere. And I hope they've been helping you all too. I hope all of us bringing our energy together has been truly helping you all too. And I hope you all will also be putting in the comments, any type of positive changes you're experiencing as a result of us coming together to do these prayers, to encourage other people of the same frequency and vibration to join in on the prayer as well. All right. Love you, each and every last one of you. Merry Christmas. Have a good night. This is QUAN Yin signing out. Love of the highest vibration. Okay.